C of question 10 states that we are to solve the pair of simultaneous equations using a matrix method. So the last question on this January 2024 paper was a matrix question. So solving a simultaneous equation using the matrix method. What is important for us is to be able to identify the matrices here. So therefore we know that A is equal to matrix A is equal to 5, -2, 2, and 3. X is equal to the variables which are X and Y, and B is equal to the solution, which is 44 and 10. So we know those two matrices. Okay, now so that matrix here is actually written in the form of AX is equal to B. Now what we want to know, if so if AX is equal to B, remember when we multiply a matrix by its inverse, we are going to get the identity matrix. So if I multiply both sides by A inverse, then this side is going to be just equal to the identity matrix, which is 1, 0, 0, 1, and then 1, 0, 0, 1 times X is still going to give us X. So therefore, the most important thing for us to do is to be able to find A inverse, and then we multiply it by the matrix B. How do we go about finding A inverse? Remember now, A inverse is equal to 1 over the determinant of A times the adjoint of A. Okay, so that's how we go about finding the determinant of the inverse of a matrix. How do I go about finding the determinant of a matrix? That is the question we need to ask here. So A inverse is equal to 1. So it's a product of the determinant is found. So it's 1 over the determinant. So it's a product of the leading diagonal, which is 5 times 3. 5 times 3 minus the product of the non-leading diagonal, which is equal to 2 times -2 times the adjoint, and the adjoint is that we are going to switch these two positions, so 3 and 5, and then whatever sign these have, they are going to get the opposite sign. So we have a -2 here, so we're going to get a +2, and then we have a 2 here, so we're going to get a -2. So basically this is what is A inverse is equal to. So it's actually equal to 1 over 15. Negative times negative will give you a positive, plus 4 times 3, 5, 2, -2. Okay, so that's, and to simplify that, we would have got 1 over 19 times 3, 2, -2, and 5. Okay, so that's how we would go about finding A inverse. So what we now need to do is to multiply A inverse times B, and then that would, because X is equal to A inverse times B. So what is important? What we are going to multiply A inverse times B. So it's 1 over 19 times 3, 2, -2, 5 multiply by B, and B is equal to 44 and 10. Okay, so let us just multiply the matrix first. So 3 times 44, so therefore X is equal to 1 over 19 times 3 times 44 will give us what? 132 plus 2 times 10 will give us 20, so that's 20. And then we have -2 times 44 will give us -88, and then 5 tens will give us 50. And that is equal, so 1 over 19 is equal to 132 plus 20 will give us 152, and -88 plus 50 will give us -38. Okay, so therefore X is equal to 152 divided by 19, and negative 38 divided by 19. Okay, so that is equal to 8, and that is equal to negative 2. So 152 divided by 19 is equal to 8, and what? So that would mean now, that would mean that x is equal to 8 and y is equal to negative 2, and that's how we go about solving these questions. Again, I have videos that teaches you how to solve matrix solve simultaneous equations using the matrix method. Please go back, watch those videos, leave a comment. If you're having troubles, don't be afraid to leave a comment in the comment section, so that I can come back and help you with the topic that you might need some assistance with. Okay, all right. I remember, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. So that simply means that these questions are there for you. You need to just simply practice, 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 so that you can do well on your exams. I wish you all the best in your exams.